Hello! In this video, we are going to go over what to do once you found a winner and how you can start to kind of just scale it as much as possible. So this is, you found a winning product, it's starting to show potential, and now you want to just kind of optimize and make as many profits from this as you possibly can. That's what this is all about. So if you're interested in, if you've got a winner or you plan on having a winner in the future, this is the video for you. So there's a couple things to cover here. First thing is, what defines a winning product? How do you know when you should start to even implement what we're about to go over in this video? I would say it really depends on your store and good sales for you. Now, a winner for some people, if you're brand new, it might be you've got, let's say, 3 sales on an item. For me, if something starts to sell like 10 times, 6 times or something, I start to want to look into it more and see what might be going on and if there's a potential winner here. As long as you're seeing multiple sales on a particular item, I'm going to go over some different strategies here that you can use, and some of them might be super duper helpful for you in just milking it for as much as you possibly can. Okay, so we'll start with some of the kind of easier ones and then we'll go to the next ones. So let's start on if you are selling at Etsy. Okay, so I'm on Etsy and here's a product that seems to be doing really well. I searched for a funny mug and this came up. And so what I would do on Etsy, if you've got a product that's already working, is you don't want to change anything. If it's going for you, don't change anything. But what I would do is I would duplicate your listing to as many different keywords that might be relevant as possible. So what I mean by that is, for this one, it starts with Freak in the Sheets Excel mug gift idea for coworkers. I duplicate this and then make one that has a title that begins with funny spreadsheet mug. Then I duplicate again, funny Excel mug. Then I duplicate again, Freak in the Sheets mug. Just kind of try different things in order to see if you can find the other keywords that people are searching for and gain some more market share. Because if it's working on the one keyword, you don't know what might happen for the future ones. So that's definitely a really good strategy. And the idea here really is to replicate what's already doing well with as minimal effort as possible. So let's say you have a personalized dog mug that's doing well. Maybe you duplicate it to personalized dog cup in your title or personalized pet gift or something like that. I like to start my titles with as relevant of keyword as possible. So if it's a mug, have mug as your first word. But if it's working well, you want to try to scale up to things that say gift or whatever else. Now you can, because you've seen that this sells. So that's number 1. A number 2 thing that you can do is expand your product lines. So if you've got something that's selling well on, let's say, a candle or a mug, see what other items you can sell them on. We have so many different products on Custom Happy. You could sell on ornaments, underwear, teddy bears. We've got frames that we're now launching to the public. We have all different types of things. So if it sells well on one item, it's not that it's always going to sell well on every other item, but it's such a low risk thing to do. I would say get them up there. Teddy bears, by the way, we have lambs, like lamb bears and panda bears coming out as well soon on Custom Happy. So you can sell on those too. Just get your product on get your design on other products, because you never know what might take off. Another thing that you can do is personalize your items. So going back to this, if it's not already personalized, with this one, it says Freak in the Sheets, maybe it would say name here is a Freak in the Sheets, and then someone could put in their name for this kind of thing just to add some extra kind of element of personalization, which really does help with sales and boosting your order value, because you can charge more when you have the personalization. So that's an option. You can also consider seasonality. So I really do not like to make holiday specific phrases because I want to have things that are going to sell year round. However, you could, let's say, if you have an industry that's doing well, a specific niche that's doing really well, then you could see if you could add some holiday elements to it. The thing to do if you want to consider the seasonality would be to add some elements of different holidays. So it might be something like Christmas and spreadsheets are 2 of my favorite things, as an example. This would be easier in different niches. Let's say you were doing crocheting plus Christmas, 2 of my favorite things, or maybe something around I'll only be crocheting Santa hats for the next few months or something like that. I'm not huge on seasonality, but if you have something that's doing really, really well and you want to just scale it to see if you can make it as big as possible, that's when I might do more of the holiday specific things. Now, the next thing you can do is you can create product bundles. So let's say you're selling the mug and you want to throw in a, I don't know, underwear. That would be a random one. But you could do a bundle where you could sell two things at once. Maybe you want to do the journal and a mug, and you could put them together. It would increase your order value, and then you would have another option to sell for people that are really big into a specific niche. You can also promote with sales and deals in order to maximize. So for Etsy, you could do something where you lower the price a little bit, and then this way everyone who has the items in their cart right now, like you can see this item is in 20 plus baskets, they'll all get notified that the price has dropped, and then you might be able to get some more sales that way. On Amazon, you could do something like lightning deals and just do a flash sale to boost up some sales in the short term to kind of get people to make their decision. Another thing that you can do is if you start getting a ton of sales for a particular niche. Now, this is not for a small amount of stores. I'm talking like 50 plus, 100 plus sales in a particular niche. Then you could consider making a niche specific Etsy store where it's only about that particular thing. So in the example of crocheting, maybe you just have a store just about crocheting, and you have the mugs and the journals and the candles and the ornaments and the teddy bears and all the different things for people who are interested in that. This would take a lot of sales in a particular niche to do this. Otherwise, I'm all about having the general stores. But if you've hit an awesome niche that there's a lot of rabid buyers in, that's something you can do. The other big thing that I would do is if you have a winner, I would send some items to Amazon FBA. Inside Custom Happy, we have FBA. You can even send a small amount, like 6 mugs, 12 mugs or something if you're selling mugs. But of course, we've got pillowcases and ornaments and different products. I would send your items that are doing well over to Amazon, because once you send them to Amazon, those items will be sold on the site with the Prime button, which means that they get to customers faster and it increases your amount of people who end up purchasing from you. And so having them, even if you're not selling big on Amazon, which ideally having the Prime button will help you, but you can also they have something called multi-channel fulfillment. So even if you don't sell well on Amazon, you can fulfill your Etsy orders with the items that you've sent to Amazon using that multi-channel fulfillment. I won't get super in the weeds here, but if you guys have questions on multi-channel fulfillment, type in the comments and then we can make another video about that. But definitely sending things to Amazon is awesome because it's taking what's already working and then just making it even faster and easier for people to purchase the items from you, which would hopefully make you some more sales as well. These are just some ideas. I know I've went over a bit of them. I went over kind of fast. I wanted to give you some ideas, but if you do want more videos on specific things, you can leave comments below, and if I see enough interest in things, I'll make extra videos. These are really just the beginning of scaling up your products. Of course, each business is going to be unique, so you want to adapt for your specific circumstances, but these are the kind of low-hanging things that I would look at first in order to just make as much as you can from them. I hope that this video was helpful and gave you some ideas. As always, your comments are super welcome. They're so helpful to just creating things that are as beneficial as possible to you. And if you haven't already signed up for Easy POD or Low Hanging System and you'd like to have kind of more ongoing support and training, we'll have links for that underneath this video so you can get more on-demand support. All right,